Good morning, scrappers, scrappets, recyclers, planet lovers, and everybody else. Are you drooling looking at this board? Finally, I got around to getting at least one of these old school hard drive boards apart. The screws were stripped. It was nice out yesterday, so I took the angle grinder and I cut, and then I was able to make a notch and get the screw off with a flathead screwdriver. I got one apart. The other one is sealed so tightly that I didn't really want to mess with it. This is enough to show you guys. So I believe the title of the last video that I worked on these was the hard drives from hell. They were super, super, super old school. So I thought I would review one of these with you and then just do a quick review on other hard drive boards. Old school hard drive boards are getting really hard to come by. So this is what came out of this. Now, it'll sell as a high-grade hard drive board, but you can get Telecom for that without too much trouble. But you just don't get these anymore. So I have this and a bunch of others that I'll show you in a minute in a box. I'm putting a hard drive box together for resale in the eBay store for you guys. You got tantalums. It's just a freaking huge board. The date on this is 1991. Probably came out of maybe an old Apple or something. I don't know. Seriously cool board though. I mean, look at if I wasn't selling this to one of you guys, which is my intention, I would be nipping those off all day long. Look at that. So this is going to be a box with some really good value to it. You've got this board. That's a CD. That's a 3.5 floppy board. I threw it in there because it's got chips and gold pins. That'll be in that box. This is also a CD-ROM board, but again, lots of good gold fingers there and some decent chips. So it's going to be a medium rate, flat rate priority box that'll be filled with everything and anything hard drive that I have here. This is a SATA, S-A-T-A. You can tell by the two groups of gold fingers. A cable connects here, a cable connects here. Board Sort buys these as low grade hard drive boards. Low grade my derriere. That's a higher grade board every day. Same thing with this. You know, they'll sell this as a SATA low grade board. They'll buy it as that, rather. Not me. High grade, baby. All day, every day. These are non-SATA boards. These are the ones everybody looks for. Board Sort is currently paying about 18 bucks a pound for these. Now, seriously, except for the gold. And there's plenty of gold here. Chip-wise, you know, pretty close. But that's how they grade them, and because that's how they grade them, that's how everybody else is going to grade them. It's just a what is, guys. So you get 48 gold pins. Again, these are older, really good gold there. And again, topic is hard drives. Yes, I'm putting a box together for the eBay store if I must do my commercial, but yes, this is, you know, and again, it's a teaching video, and I did promise you guys when I finally got one of these busters apart that I would show it to you. I still haven't showed you the inside, I know that. So again, SATA. They'll buy it as a low grade. I just throw it in with my high grades because it's mine and I can do whatever the hell I want with it. I won't put any cheap garbage in the box, I promise. They'll all be decent. This one's actually that actually looks like it might be a CD-ROM board. That's in the wrong place. That's off a 3.5 floppy. And again, throw that in the box for value, some gold pins and stuff. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll fill up a medium flat rate box. So it's really by volume as opposed to weight, so to speak. You know, the box will be cram full. I didn't do that. It came off when I tried to take the heat sink off. Sorry. Again, this is a SATA board. SATA boards are coming to town. Ha ha ha. I'll be here all week. Lots of gold flashing. Hard drive boards are great for gold recovery, guys. They're cheaper than RAM. You get plenty of chips. And everything you see here will be in the box, plus a bunch more. That's a CD-ROM you stow away. And I won't put that in the box, it's too low grade. Board Sort buys CD-ROM. Boards by the pound. I'll sell that in my next order to them. I tend to go for things that have gold recovery when I put them up for sale on eBay. Basically because you guys are probably 99% of my market. And I'd rather sell it to you guys who do the gold refining. I'm thinking about it, but not right now. I'm really just getting my act back together following everything that's gone on the past 2 years. I finally feel like I'm back in control of everything. I've gotten a lot of the mess out of the yard. I've broken down almost all my e-scrap. Finally, I think the contract, he was supposed to come see me yesterday. The contractor was supposed to come in. We were supposed to set final numbers, and he didn't come. And I don't know if perhaps I misunderstood him because he's pretty reliable. But we've got the final numbers down. I've got the financing going. You know, what are you gonna do? I did spend a lot of time on the outside. I decided to do that this summer. That was my original project. And the outside looks really good. I've got a nice new awning. I've got a patio. Yeah, I had all that in place before the flood happened. So the outside is looking good. House is nice and clean. The property looks good. And I still don't know where I'm going to come up with $70,000 to fix the flood damage that my insurance won't pay. But God will take care of me. He always has. I guess I'll be selling a shitload of e-scrap, eh? By the way, guys, thanks for your support. I really appreciate those of you who have been buying e-scrap from me, and I would encourage other people who are new to my channel and new to what I do, check out my eBay store. There's usually a post or two on my profiles page. It's Connecticut Band Instruments. But take a look at what people are saying about our e-scrap. You know, I've really found a nice niche market, and I'm really blessed to have found it. It just happened. I didn't even plan it. That is a SATA. So this is all, like I said, this is all going into a box when I can fill it enough. SATA. These came off of small size hard drives. I can't remember what they came out of though. I think they came out of IBM blade modules. Again, so these are fine for gold recovery. Got good gold fingers, good. It's not a BGA, but still some good ceramic chips on there, and that. So that is all going together in a box. Because I'm going by weight, or by weight. It's going to be a flat rate box. The weight isn't going to matter. I'm going to just put these in like that. They would categorize as a SATA board, but I'll just throw those in the box. Now, are you ready? Drum roll, please. What is in the old school CD that I finally got apart? Dun, 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 dun. Boom! I wound up taking a lot of these that were they were sealed together. There was no way of getting that apart unless I took an angle grinder and just went at it. And you know what? That wasn't worth it to me. So I got the boards off and I sold them as dirty aluminum. So here is what is inside a vintage old hard drive board. She's cooked. You'll get aluminum. This is probably aluminum. Some of them are made of glass. Boy, look at that thing. That's roasted. Holy crap. I don't know. I don't know what it's made out of. I really don't. I've heard everything from palladium to aluminum. So, since I can get this one apart, I wanted to try and make sure I shoot it to you. If I don't get it apart, I don't get it apart. I don't care. It's probably going to just go dirty aluminum. See why I decided not to do them. They're just not worth it. And Board Sort will buy the platters. Usually you can punch them through from this side. This is an old Seagate. This is all heavy aluminum. I'm just going to put that in with my old sheet or possibly aluminum breakage, guys. I cannot get this apart. I'm not even going to try. But I wanted to show you what's inside. And again, this one was from, what did I say, 1995 maybe? It's old. That's a nice piece of aluminum. Yeah, 1991. So that, my friends, is what was inside the hard drive from hell. Again, for me, I don't want to start cutting and grinding and everything else. I tend to be a little bit accident prone, in case you haven't figured that out by watching my channel. So this is the hard drive box that I'm assembling. It's not quite ready to go yet. I don't have enough material in it yet. But I want to fill it. Boy, look at that, huh? That's what the price of the box right there buys. All right, so we're about a third of the way there. I'll get that filled up, and I'll let you, just watch my profile page. When I get the rest of the box filled up, I'll post that. But I really wanted to go over hard drive boards again, because I don't know when and if I'll ever find another thing like that. We did really well. I sold all these. I sold them to one of my subscribers here on YouTube. So I just wanted to share a little something with you. It is Labor Day, and I'm going to the shop. I have to labor today. I labor by appointment, though. I'm going to go in for about an hour or so. I've got a couple people coming out to see me, get their kids fitted out for their instruments, and I have the rest of the day to myself. I've got a lot of yard work still to finish. This is the other one. There's no way I'm going to get this apart. I've already tried hammering it. I've already tried chiseling it. That's just sealed solid, but it's going to look just like the other one. This is a Quantum, and again, it had a beautiful board on it. Actually, I think the board was here. I think there's another board underneath here. I really do, but I think there's another board here. There was a board in the corner, but I had little to no luck trying to get this apart. I haven't quite given up on it yet, but I don't want to start cutting and grinding. If you do hard drives, always look under the tape. There's almost always some kind of security screw. And if you can't get her apart, that's probably why. The other ones were, they were the big, black, thick, heavy ones. I couldn't. I didn't have a snowball's chance in Hawaii of getting that apart, and I'm finding difficulty getting this one apart too. So, yeah, see, that's just, it's sealed here. I don't know. I don't really like cutting things, but I haven't quite given up on this one. If I get it open, I'll do a little addendum or something. In the meantime, makes a great tripod holder. All right, everybody. God bless. Have an awesome day. Stay wonderful. And I'll let you know when this box is full enough for me to go ahead and sell it. It's going to be a while. I don't really have any more hard drives to do. I've got 2 boxes of the Executone office phone boards. Office phone boards. Those are ready. I think I've got a pound of RAM ready. But like I said, right now, this time of year, I just really have to focus on my band instrument rental business. That's where we make our moolah for the year, and But I think by the end of October, by the end of October, that's pretty much wrapped up. It's just maintenance, and then I can get back to doing more with the channel again. But I'll be around, You don't get rid of me that easy. So I'll post some videos and some shorts. I'll try and keep my Sunday morning live going, because I really enjoy that. I enjoy chatting with you. All right, I've lathered at you enough. So again, hard drives from hell. These were the old vintage hard drives. I don't know if I can get this apart any further. I should try, I suppose, but I couldn't get this apart, and I can't get these either, I don't think. There's no way I'm going to get that apart. Yeah, so that's what's in there, guys. It's just not worth cutting it. It's not worth the time and the struggle. By the way, a lot of times these have gold on them. These reader arms. This one appears to be copper. Yeah, it's copper. Anywho, so that's going to go in with my aluminum shred. I think I'll put it over there with its buddy and see if I can do anything else with it. But I did want to show you that. All right, time for coffee. I'm blathering incessantly. I'm sorry. Ciao, guys. Love ya. Bye.